Hi Budget people, welcome back to another video. My name is Budgeting Daddy UK. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you're a return subscriber, then welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be setting up my setup for ready for cash stuffing. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do before I start my videos. So this is sort of like behind the scenes. So the first thing I do is get my 100 envelope challenge, pop that in the corner over there. Next I get my recycled tin and put that over in the corner. Next I have all my change. So here I've got two £2 coins, two 50p's and two £1 coins. So let's pop that there. Next I get this, pop that over there. Then I get these two. So these are for £2, £1 and so 50 pences and £1. Then just pop these to the side over here. Next what I do is get my binders out. So I've got the 250 there, I've got the brown one here, I've got the two black ones here, and this one here, and yes, my rack there. So what I tend to do is just put this all neatly over here. Just put this correct. And then the large black A5 one, which is my new one. And then that one goes there as well. And then what I do from here is I get my cash out and the slips. So got the grocery one there as well, which I take out. So this is all the money for this week, and then the slips as well, which I've already done beforehand. So I get all the money out from here, put that to the side, and pop that there, and pop that there, and there we are. Now we are ready to do the cash stuffing. And then I'll do my intro and then I'll start you from there. So what I do is put these over to this side, just so I've got some space here. So that is all set up now, ready to do cash stuffing. So let me go ahead and cash the money, count the money, not cash the money. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 and £60 in here. So I've got 160 to stuff today. So as per usual, I've got £40, 20, 30 and 40. So £10 goes in here. So it's currently 15 in there, add a 10, that's 25. Put that into there like that. And that will go to the side. £10 will go towards my 100 envelope challenge, which will pop over there, and £20 for groceries for this week. Pop that into there, and pop that into here. So next one and stuff is petrol, which have £30 in there. So I'm going to add 20. Now I've got £50 in there. Next one and stuff is eating out, which is empty. So I'm going to restart that again by adding £5. Next one and stuff is religion, which currently has 5. I'm going to add another 5, which gives me £10. I'll pop that back into religion. And that is it for that binder. So pop that to the side. Move on to my next binder. So first one and stuff is car maintenance. That's going to receive £5. What I'll do, take out 5 and take a 10. So I've got 20, 40, 50, £60 in there. Next one and stuff is road tax. And that's going to receive £5 as well. So what I'll do, take out 5, take a 10. So I've got 20, 40, 50, 60, £70 in there. So I'll pop that back into Rolltax. And that is it for that binder. Moving on to my next binder. Oopsie daisy, that was like a dominoes effect. Okay. So, Mother's Day, not going to stuff that, and just zoom in. Not going to stuff that, same with Father's Day. On birthday, that's going to receive £5. So it's currently 50 in there, 20, 40, 50. Going to add a 5 in there. That's 55 in total. Pop that back into there, like that. Next one on stuff is savings. I think is in the next binder, which it is. Oops, daisy, don't want that flying over again. So, savings is next. So let's have a look. There we are. So that is going to receive £5. Currently 20 in there. Add a 5. That's 25 in savings. So I do usually stuff the kids' binders, but because they've got their own binders now, they'll be stuffing their own binders. And the last one on stuff is in here. Let me just zoom out. So this one is going to be in the school one, which is here. So I'm going to be stuffing. So if you saw my last previous video, I put my new binders in here. So I showed you what was in my new binder here, and along with the kids one. So Trips is going to receive £5. Just pop that into there, like that. And then add the slip back into here, like that. So all in here is all the school stuff, like uniform and trips, etc. So that's it for that binder. So move on to my final binder. So mini challenge is going to receive £5. So it's currently 25 in there. You take out a 10 and a 5 and take so 2 10s. So that's £30 in there, which is now fully funded. So I'm going to reallocate that in a second. This one is going to receive £5. So go ahead and add £5 into there. So now I've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 and £10 in there. So let's pop that back into here. £2 coin, got 2. £1 got 2 as well. 50 pences got the 2 as well. So that's all of them. So 2 £1 coins, 2 50 pences, and 2 £2 coins. Like that. So let me go ahead and reallocate the £30. So car, I'm going to add £5 into £10 into there. So let's take all of that out and just update this. Plus 10, which gives us 365. So now I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50, 65. So I've got 365 in there. wedding. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to stuff anything into that. So let's have a look at where I could put the other £20. So what I'm going to do is kickstart the health one. So what I'll do is add £5 each into them. So I'll just grab two £5. So prescription is going to receive £5. And dental care is also going to receive £5. So it's £5 each in them. That leaves me with £10. So what I'll do with the other £10 is I'll add that towards my 100 envelope challenge. So I've got £30 for the 100 envelope plus that 10. So I'll pop that to one side. So I'm also going to add £5 into here. Oops daisy. So what I'll do is take out the fiver and put the 10 in. And then £5 is going to go into here. And what I'm going to do is add £5 into this one, which is a mini saver, which will save £72. So it's currently £5 in there. I'm just going to add another 5. It's £10 in there. And then that leaves me with £10. So let me just come to this. So here now I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, £60 in there. So £60. So what I'm going to do is do 55 and what I'm going to do is get £15 more from miscellaneous in here. So 5, 10, 15. That should be 17 there in total. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. So yeah, 75. So let me just cross off 21 as well. And then pop all of this into here. Like that. So just a few numbers left. There's quite a lot of numbers to go through. But yeah, making good progress with this. We'll be happy once this is completed. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video.